So some of these stickers, especially these really old ones, are like these labels and a lot of my cool tape. I'm going to glue it because I want to make sure that all this stuff is going to last. I want it to stick really well, especially going through, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to send these yet, but it's going through the post. I want to make sure that it's going to stick. Okay, so a couple of things here. One, I got to clean up my glue. I can see that it's just sticking out here. Sorry for my big head. I'm going to get that off, but not get it too wet. And I'm going to take my little credit card here, and I'm going to try to squeegee all of this down. And what's been a little hard, like doing the writing, is I have so many different levels of my collage material, so it's hard to get my pen there. And so I want to make sure that I'm getting in these little troughs, these little galleys and valleys of collage to get down in there so that it's going to stick, because that can catch on something and pull off. So I'm just, gluing is time and pressure, so I'm really getting that down. And I also want to see up here, I just kind of go around it, feeling for any glue that squeezed out, because later if I'm going to try to write on it or paint on it, where the glue was dried, stuff won't stick anymore. Okay. And I just keep these little credit cards and gift cards as my little gluing squeegee. Can't believe I don't have any of these guys on here, so I need to do that. I need to really, maybe these aren't quite piratey enough yet. So some of these things, like later, before I mail them, I'm going to go like this to everything. And anything that sticks up, I'm going to put more glue on and stick it down. And last resort, I'm going to put some tape on it and make sure that it stays. Okay. Like some things going off the edge there. That guy's looking good. really bad stamper. So that's kind of the good news, because that means I have to go back in and give it a little hand doneness, which I think just adds a little bit more, you know, like when everything's all, you know, prefabricated or pre-made. Just giving it that little bit gives it just a little bit more edge. So I like to work on them all at once, because I'm just looking at them and I think, oh, that edge needs to be fixed there, or I need to clean that up over there, or I think that needs a ship somewhere. And then I just keep going, you know, little bits here and there, you know, until something says, oh, do this more, or do that more. So it's just a little bit at a time. When I find a direction, I do it. I go there. When I lose it, I stop. But it's like I tell my students in the visual journaling workshops, you want to start by starting. And that's not start by thinking. It's start by getting your hand to the page. You know, what are you told to do? Because one thing's always going to lead to another. So if you can just get started. And I don't know why, you know, on some of these sometimes I color in the edges, but certainly not on all of them, and I'm not really sure what decides which one and why I don't do others. I don't know. So this is one of my favorites, and I made this, I've had this sitting on my shelf for a really long time. This is a picture of my mom, old photo of my mom. And then these two halves are actually two different halves of sea scenes that when I was messing around with collage and put them together, I was like, wow, if I line that line up, they kind of work together. I love this tape on here. This little thing looks old. So I really love the vintage look of this. And you know, for me, right, more is more. I'm going to put something everywhere. And this one, I really enjoy the simplicity of it. I can see that's coming unstuck, but I might put a word down here. I don't know, but this is, I'm just going to put I don't even need a to label. It's just going to fit right here. My from is right here. And then my note will kind of fit in between these ships here, or maybe right here, but it's going to be very clean and simple this side. I just love that. Like, this is probably something that I will scan and copy and make real postcards with. So that's nice. I like that. And this one I can't decide. Sometimes I like leaving some of these things not written in, like not all of them outlined in black, because now we kind of read it a little bit. What is this? Running in me, or post. The wind in me sails. What does that say? The wind in me sails. The wind in me sails, like wind in my sails, but pirate speak. Wind in me sails. Okay, that's what I guess I was saying, because like the wind in me sails. That's kind of good too. I like that too. So we'll see. This one, the note is definitely here. This probably needs something right here. I'm going to look for some collage here. I think I'm thinking that the note on this one is going to fit here. This one feels kind of, oh, maybe not. I don't know about that white. This one I haven't decided. This guy seems done. Oh. Oh well. Good enough. I wanted to come down a little bit farther. I mean, that's kind of the hard thing with stamps. If they're not cut quite right, you can't estimate where they are in order to get them where you want it. But that's okay. That's okay. This guy, both sides of this are really far behind most of the others, and I just can't decide. I couldn't even decide which was the front and which was the back. I think I have decided that this is the to from side. Maybe I better just get on here with some stuff. We'll see what Let's see what I can get on there.